In this video, we are given these bunch of nth roots of 5 and we want to find the value of x. Let's solve it. So let's rewrite the given equation. So we have on top of it we have a square root of 5 times cube root of 5 times fourth root of 5 times fifth root of 5, and on the bottom we have 5 raised to the power 2x, and on the right hand side we have 1. Now if you remember, what is square root of any number? Square root of any number, for instance 5, is equal to 5 raised to the power 1/2, and nth root of any number, whatever n is other than 2, more than 2, then that means we have 5 raised to the power 1 over n. Whatever number is here, that number raised to the power 1 over that guy, whatever is here. So let's use these two properties, these two facts, and simplify the left hand side. So square root of 5 means 5 raised to the power 1/2 times 5 raised to the power, so this is cube root, and here it means that n is 3, so that means it is 5 raised to the power 1/3, and this guy will be 5 raised to the power 1/4, and this guy will be 5 raised to the power 1/5, whole divided by we have 5 raised to the power 2x. We are using this fact, okay, and on the right hand side we have just 1. Okay, I think now we can just get rid of 5 raised to the power 2x on both sides by just multiplying both sides by 5 raised to the power 2x. So these guys will cancel, so the left hand side will be equal to 5 raised to the power 1/2 times 5 raised to the power 1/3 times 5 raised to the power 1/4 times 5 raised to the power 1/5, and the right hand side will be 5 raised to the power 2x. So far so good. Okay, now let me rewrite another property. That property says if you have some number raised to the power some exponent m times that same number raised to another exponent times that same number raised to the another exponent, no matter how many such products you have, as long as the base is same, then that means you have to just add the exponents. If you are multiplying like this and the base is same, the base a is here same, then that means you have to just multiply the exponents. The simplification will be that. So if you look at here, don't we have a situation like this? Instead of a we have 5 and we have some exponents. We don't care right now what these exponents are, we will figure out later, but let's use this property, and then we can simplify 5 raised to the power first exponent plus the second exponent plus the third exponent plus the fourth exponent. No matter how many exponents we have to just write like this, we have to add like this, and the right hand side we have not done anything there, so that is just 5 raised to the power 2x. Okay, now if you look at here, the bases are same, so you can just cross out, and therefore the exponents will be same. In other words, 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/4 plus 1/5 will be the exponent on the right hand side is just 2x. Now you are adding fractions, so whenever you are adding fractions you need to find the least common multiple, and let's find the least common multiple. So we can list these numbers 2, 3, 4 and 5. We can divide 2 by 2, 2 ones are 2, we cannot divide 3 by 2, so we'll just write it as it is, and 2 twos are 4, 5 cannot be divided by 2, so let's rewrite as it is. Again we have 1 2 here, so we can write like this, and you can take a minute to figure out. You will end up with something like this. Okay, now if you look at here, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 and that is equal to 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12 times 5 is 60. It means that the least common multiple of these numbers is 60, right? And on the right hand side we had x. The way this was just rough work, so you can just write it somewhere else. And now we have to divide 60 by 2. 60 divided by 2 is 30, so the first term will be 30. Here we have just 1, so if you multiply 30 times 1 is just 30, so we can just write it 30. Now 60 divided by 3 is 20, so the second term will be just 20, plus 60 divided by 4 is 15, and 60 divided by 5 is 12, right? And now if you look at here, the top guys, 30 plus 20 is 50, and if you add like this, then you will have 77 on top divided by 60, and the right hand side is equal to 2x. But we want to find the value of x, and in order to find the value of x, we need to divide both sides by 1/2. Since 2 is the coefficient of x, so we have to divide both sides with 2 with half. So the right hand side will be equal to x, and the left hand side, so this is 1/2 times this guy, so 1 times 77 is 77 divided by 2 times 60 is 120. So this is the final answer. In other words, this equation, the given equation, is true for x is equal to 77 divided by 120. I know this is a fraction, but this is the solution.